God of War, Ragnarok.
True.
You got the eyes. What you thinking, bro? Talk to me.
Bro.
What you think? What'd you see? What it is?
Damn. Okay, so you already know the little boy. Have you beat the shit, right?
I didn't. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Damn.
Just do it. No, just do it.
The little boy. Nah, man, I can't do it to you, bro. Like,
Do it. Just do it. Sacrifice. I leave me be. I can't.
What was
I'm
your
holding up the team.
what was your favorite Marvel TV series lately?
Loki.
That's who the little boy is. Yes, that's why you got to play it first.
Shut the fuck up.
Come to find out, a homeboy, Kratos' new son with this new Scandinavian chick he was rolling around with, turns out to be Loki. He finds out at the end of the game. He also finds out, that he's a god and he's damn near immortal, and it fucks with the kid's head. The kid becomes delusionary, he becomes delusional to the point to where he thinks he can't die. He thinks he's an all-powerful god. He's an arrogant little shit. By the time you get to the end of the game, you want to kick his ass. A couple of things happen to him where it brings him down a little bit, but you can see him fighting that. Like, he wants to just be, oh, I'm the shit, fuck everybody else. He wants that. He wants to be that. And the game kind of ends with that boy, the little boy wrestling. So now in Ragnarok, the little boy is a little bit older. He's probably stronger. They visually, I already saw a scene where they make him look like Loki. Go back and look at it again when he's got the horns, like in the shadow. Like, he looks like a version of one of the images of Loki. He's Loki. He's Loki. They even said, like in the game at some point they said, I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh, nigga, I'm with it. I'm with it.
So where I left off on that game, he was starting to creep that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he had just found out, yeah, I'm a god, so I put my god dick in your mom, so you got some of my genes and da da da. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was starting to flex and, be a little kid about it and shit. But he was still like over his. He was like getting ahead of himself.
The kid is 100% God because his mom was a god too, and the reason why the reason why he was sickly is because his natural state, which is that of a deity, couldn't wrestle with being human, so it fucked him up. So he was psychologically fucked up, and it made him physically ill because he didn't know he was a god. As soon as he finds out that he's a god, he becomes so beastie in the game that, like, how like a game like God of War, you spend a lot of time upping your character, and you know how, like, in this last God of War, you could up the kid. So once he found out he was a god, I spent all the rest of the time while I was playing that shit upping this dude. He gets so fucking beastie in that shit. Like, them arrows really be doing damage, bro. Like, there's parts of that game where, as Kratos, I didn't even have to fight. I'm like, little nigga, handle it. Taking people out. I'm telling you. So I can't wait. Man. I can't wait for this Ragnarok shit. Because if you know anything about Ragnarok, it's basically about the Norse folks being destroyed. Like, their whole shit is being wiped out. Right? And so, if I remember the mythology correctly, it has to do directly with what happens to Loki's son. Now, when with God of War, they twist things a little bit, right, to fit Kratos into the mythology, but Loki is definitely the person who brings about the shit. So,
wow,
right?
Wow. I that's pretty mind blowing, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
now
I didn't
expect
you
to finish it, don't you? It won't make you want to finish it, don't you?
I wanted to finish the shit any goddamn way because them fucking Valkyries, me and these bitches got beef, bro. Like, fuck them bitches. Like, they can see me anytime.
How many is it?
Like 15 of them hoes. Like, I'll fuck them all up. And they
Bro,
hoes, they bitches.
I killed about 6 of them, and then I realized I was like, you don't gotta beat them to beat them, man. Fuck them bitches.
Nah, it's personal, bro. It's personal.
It is personal, and that look, I looked it up. That last one is damn near impossible.
I know,
and I know how you play games because I've seen it. You won't get up off the couch until you beat the motherfucker. So 36 hours later, you still there like this.
Nigga, we don't have time to blink.
Right.
That's so I'm like, God of War 3 is one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a game. In my opinion, my humble opinion, 4 is a technically better game. Like the improvements they made and the adjustments they made, it makes it a better game. But I just had more fun with 3. But 4, like the shit you can do with the axe while you rocking the chains, and then you got your little homie, this little NPC, you know, he flexing a little bit, and then the wolves, like how you can make all that shit dance at the same time. Let's go, man. Let's go.
You know about Loki and the wolf?
No.
There's a reason why. Okay, so Odin is scared to death of a wolf, and there's a reason behind that. And Norse mythology and stuff. This is real shit. Like, he's scared to death that this big ass fucking wolf is going to destroy all their shit. So he goes out of his way to try to subdue this huge fucking wolf that turns out to be Loki's kid. So I don't know if they're going to, like with this, you know, like I said, they like to twist mythology to fit Kratos into it when they make these God of War games.
Right.
But I'm 87% certain that the Loki is the linchpin for the shit. You know, because the story, you know, when you play the original God of Wars, right? It's about Kratos growing into being a god and accepting him as a god. And,
right.
And making the choice, thinking, oh, gods ain't shit. I need to wipe all these niggas out, kind of thing. Right. So
bye Zeus. Bye.
Right. Bye Zeus. Bye Hera. Bye all of y'all. Eat a dick. Ares, you got it. All of them. Just go. You know. So with this one, Kratos ain't really growing more so than becoming I guess, a more relatable father, better father. But he's not growing in his powers. He's already there.
Yeah, this is Terminator 2 chapter right now.
Right. This entire story so far, when you're talking about growth, is about Loki getting stronger, getting beastie. That's why, like man, when I found out, like I kind of, you get to a point where you're like, oh, okay, I kind of, you know, because they make little references to it, and if you're an ancient mythology geek, you catch on to some of the stuff anyway. If you are into that kind of stuff. And I actually, you know, when I was in school, we had to study this shit anyway. Norse stuff was some of my favorite. And that's why I don't really like the Marvel Thor, because they don't do this nigga enough justice. Norse Thor is a dick. Like, he's a motherfucker. He's a fucking asshole. Okay? And Norse Thor is a real, like, you know. So Marvel don't do him enough justice, which is why I kind of had a problem with him in the comics. Regardless, I digress. It's Loki, you know this. So now, I'm waiting for him to just be a fucking just a killer. He's got. So,
was he playable or was he an enemy in the trailer? Because I didn't. This is your turn. I didn't see it.
In the trailer, look. Okay, here's the thing. Like I said, I try not to pay too much attention, other than the fact, okay, it's Ragnarok. Okay, cool, right. But the first game laid a lot of shit out that you knew that they were going to have to address, right?
Right.
I mean, they murdered Thor's kids, brutally murdered Thor's kids. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Right. You find
that was fun.
Yeah. You know, they're cool with the world serpent. They cool with him. They've worked with him already, right?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right. So like, there are a lot of things, and they're also cool with those 2 little dwarves. You breaking up, bro. You breaking up.
The blacks.
The little blacksmiths.
Yeah, yeah.
You breaking up, bro. You're still breaking up. I'm just gonna wait till you come back. You frozen. You frozen. Still frozen. There you go. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so uh, you know it's about Loki. You know it's gonna be about his growth, and I think the most interested in seeing whether or not he goes through that path of being a fucking murderous killer like Kratos did. So, with that being said, I don't want to see any more trailers about the shit. I just want to know when it comes out, and I think it's 2022, or is it 2022, or is it the end of this year that it comes out? Let me look. Yeah, so it's 2022. Because it was supposed to come out originally in June of this year, and they're saying all they're saying is that it's delayed till 2022. I don't think there's a release date actually attached to it yet. They're just saying 2022. But yeah, I'm for this. I'm not watching any other trailers about it. I watched it once. That's it. I'm done. I hope I forget everything I saw.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I may actually play through the first one again, just to get my beak wet again with the shit. But other than that,
The first God of War?
no. The first of the newer ones, the PS4 version. I might play that shit again just to be reintroduced to the characters and stuff like that. But when this new one drops, bro, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it, and I don't want to see any other trailers about
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
it. Yeah, you breaking up, bro. It's pretty bad. Now it's dark as fuck. Where are you at?
I got light one place and no service, and darkness the other place and 7 bars. So I'm making this up as we go.
You're still a little broken up, but I can hear you better.
Well, let's get into the while I look for service and a place and a home. God, Matrix 4, the trailer. I know you saw that.
No, I did not, and I didn't want to. I told you, I know enough about it. I don't want to see nothing else until the movie comes out. Nothing else. Nothing else.
So well, because I thought, wait, so you didn't see it either? So, all right.
I thought you saw it and you were going to dance.
No, fuck that. No, I had to do that shit the last time.
No, I have not watched it. I will not watch it as is customary with any of the Matrix movies. I did not watch any of the trailers.
Okay.
All I knew was who was going to be in it, and I was like, okay, I'm with it. But I don't want to watch the Matrix 4 trailers.
I'm. You know what? It's the Matrix. I bet we could talk about it without knowing, and they wouldn't even know without really actually seeing this shit. But like, yeah. So Neo was in there, and then Trinity showed up, and then there was a riddle spoken and a question asked, and da 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 da. All right. Well, fuck the Matrix 4.